Yo! What's good with y'all boys, bro? We back with that next session of greatness supported by the patrons. You already know what it is, bro. Shout out to Draglogia, Tatsu, Joseph, Phoenix, man, Greenlight, Inspector A for coming through supporting the channel. If you want to too, check out our Patreon, our Discord. The links are in the description. Now, before we start, like that bitch. Dang, what I said the B word, bro. Like the video and subscribe, but just to that subscribe button, just like that bit, like, you already know what we here for today, bro. It's on the thumbnail. That greatness, that retrospective fire. We going back in time to really debate, bro. Back in them days when old boys was talking about, oh, is that Drive Night? Oh my, he's so strong. Like, oh, if only Drive Night would come save me. Oh my, blast. Oh, blast. That's how them boys was on that, bro. Y'all boys was on that kind of stuff. So I'm here to show y'all today. I'm here to put y'all in y'all place. To let y'all know that Genos is back. And not only is my boy Genos back with them things on him, but we're gonna be using facts and Thanos only, bitch. Yeah. Alright, you guys already know how I run it. I already know how it is. I just dropped the link into the Discord so you boys come through. The mods should be in there so we won't have any issues. Last time, I know I ended the video abruptly last time. Apparently it was a fake spoiler. I don't know what that means. I'm not okay with that. I honestly don't know what that means, and there's some reasons why it's speculative, but it doesn't matter. It's already like fuzzy in my head. I already smoked a blunt or two after that, bitch. I barely remember, bitch. We Gucci Lou, bro. So the mods will take care of us. Let's get it started. Alright, bet. Up for my boy Draglogia. Alright. More Genos hate, man. Once again, I personally don't put a lot of investments into Genos. Not hating. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I honestly believe Genos is just cursed when it comes to fighting dragon level characters. My overall opinion hasn't changed. The last time you did Genos versus Drive Night. That's crazy. That's crazy. How could Genos get a power to deflect Sairochi's thing, but your opinion hasn't changed? Do you know why? Bro, you ain't just sucking meat. You're gagging on it, bro. You're letting Drive just... And those aren't your cheeks, bro. That's the back of your throat, bro. That's what Drive's doing to the back of your throat, bro. Come on, bro. No opinion change? There's multiple reasons why I think Genos can't and won't win against Drive Night. Yeah, current Genos has stronger offense with his 10-second ability. But once again, that's it. Other than his AP, Drive Night has better feats. Creditless. No, bruh. No, bruh. Also, intelligence. Really, bruh? Drive Night has shown that he is not reckless, unlike Genos. Or over-cautionary. I'm pretty sure it was alluded to that he sat there and watched the entire support team fade and then do nothing about it. Basically. Drive Night seems way smarter. Oh, let's get the part. I would not be surprised if Drive Night had data on Genos. He seems like the type that collects data on everybody, even his own comrades. So, assumptions in there, so we're gonna disregard that part right there. I do agree that his over cautionary or I don't know, like predetermined technique strategy, just observing first or whatever it is. No, I can't even say better. It's just different. It's just different. We've seen what it can it can lead to. Like, whether you want to agree with it or not, believe it or not, like, Drive Night was most likely observing Neon as he was beating all of the support team's ass. That really is most likely what was happening. You can assume that, oh, he probably observed him some other time. No, like, sure, you can say whatever you want. I am going to say that he was also observing him right there at that point. If you can try and tell me that Dark Knight observed Neon's actions and his abilities, like when he first invaded the assault, right, or when he first invaded the base, sure, I can't necessarily prove that completely wrong. But at the same time, you definitely cannot prove wrong the fact that he could have also been watching Neon when he was beating the support team's ass. So, seeing as that's a possibility, and that strategy can't allow that, no, I would not mind having a reckless Genos coming in to save the day. He did it before, and it's worked several times. Case in point, the Deep Seeking scenario. Another occasion where there were heroes there that were fighting off literally the strongest force, and he chose not to just sit there and watch. He could have sat there outside, because there was a hole. Deep Sea King put a hole to the thing. He could have just sat there and watched him, seen how fast Deep Sea King is, see how fast he is when he's out in the rain or whatever. He could have done that. Observed, maybe even got some information, but he didn't. He came in quick with them cannons and put Deep Sea in his place, bitch. Send him out of there, bro. And almost straight up matched Deep Sea with just one arm. So, no, bro. The recklessness, and even though we take another scenario up against Elder Centipede, what was Bang gonna do? It's not like Genos' destructiveness isn't comparable to Bang in some occasions. It's not to say that, like, all right, maybe that's wrong to say. Maybe anything besides this, like, drill cannon, Bang should be able to, like, outmatch from the attacks that we've seen. But we really haven't seen crazy big bomb attacks from Bang by himself. It's always been in partnership with his brother. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if Bang could produce a big Bang attack or a big destructive force attack with his martial skill on his own, which I'm assuming that he can, we just haven't seen it yet. It's not necessarily going to just be bigger than Genos' like output and his destructive capabilities. So, no, I would even say it like that. I think that this example that I'm about to say is valid. That up against Elder Centipede, it was Genos' effort that delayed him. It was Genos' effort that allowed Saitama and King Time to get into position to set their scheme as it was like that. Not to say that Bang couldn't, like I said, that Bang couldn't, but Genos is capable of doing that. And if he's capable of doing that at that level, which y'all downplay all the time, then yes, those are two examples where his recklessness is as efficient as anything else, compared to Drive Knight, who arguably allows heroes to be beaten. Like, nah, bro, I ain't with that. Drive Knight seems way smarter than Genos. Unless somehow Genos can give Drive Knight one good ass hit on him, I don't see Genos winning at all. The only credit I'll give to Drive Knight, because I'm gonna let you guys basically like fill out the entire argument with your points, and then I'll add my points in between there, so that we'll have the people who watch will have the full grasp of both sides. He said, Drive Knight himself said that he probably wouldn't have been able to beat Neon or beat him as easily, anywhere near as easily, if it wasn't for his like pre-observations. So, in a scenario where he does have the ability to gather information on Genos, or taking the implausible, maybe it's plausible, but we're not going to accept it. The example that he gave earlier about Drive Knight possibly having tech on multiple heroes already. If he were to have an analysis on Genos, it would make it very, very difficult. Like, not for anybody, but he would definitely have an advantage in the situation. Like, that's most characters in One Punch are working that way, that you just find out their weakness, or you find out like a trait that they're not aware of, or some type of like flaw, and you exploit it, and you're usually able to like at least get a good position. We saw that Tatsumaki. We've seen that with a bunch of different scenarios, different individuals. What's another example I can think of? The balls from Melzigard. What else? Maybe like the counter for Even Out to Water that Child Emperor pulled out. The scheme that Child Emperor put out. There's a bunch of scenarios where you're pointing out the flaws of like incredible opponents, and that helps win. So I can give credit to that reasoning, but because we don't have evidence to say that he does have information on the comrades, it's bullshit. Nah, boy. All right, so on to the next one. Let's see who else came through. Spectre A, who's Gucci, what? Spectre, hold on, let me make sure that the stream and everything is good. Like, hold on. All right, bet. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Bet. All right, so let's ride. All right, so Spectre A says, DK is so mysterious that it's hard to tell, except for the 10 seconds. These are all Genos. Facts, man. Maybe facts. Maybe facts. I don't know. Let's see. Who's up next? Okay, I think that's it. Oh no, yeah, he just loaded up. All right. Okay, bet. All right, so then let's pop up to the top with CK. What's Gucci, boy? CK says, Drive Night already knows the answer. That's why he ran away. Didn't want that atomic treatment. Tie it out, dude. Tie it out. He was gonna humiliate that nigga. Tell him twice, CK, bitch. That's what I wanted to hear this entire time, bitch. That's why that response is first, because it's right, bitch. It's right. Right. Correct. Yeah, boy. Big facts, bitch. I don't get enough energy. He sensed Genos, bitch. That's what it was, but he sensed Genos like, oh shit, Genos. I feel like Genos is around. Let me tell second guard ahead of time. That I can't save him from G5 just in case Genos show up. And lo and behold, Genos showed up. So see, Drive Knight's tech helped him. See, you're right. He was right, Drag Loki. He was right. Darsh, like, yes. It was Gucci, boy. Just says, I think DK is fast enough to dodge all of Genos' blasts. But if Genos can catch him with his blast, he'll probably become Friday Night. The nigga said Friday Night. Stop. What's Gucci, my boy Phil? Hey, yo, bro, I heard what happened on the copyright stuff for Solo. Be careful, dog. My boy Phil says 133 hype has more feeling Genos, or has me feeling Genos, but to me, it's just actually really close. I'd still probably take Genos though. The thing is, I want to say it's fair to say it'll be close. I'm obviously like keeping in the range of, like they say, low diff, mid diff to high diff. It would have to be high diff. But it depends, like, what we're considering the bounds of mid diff, because mid diff sounds disrespectful. But at the same time, if we add an extreme diff to the situation, like we're calling it low, mid, high, and extreme, that gives us some difference there. Extreme diff would be like, you know, you almost died for sure. Like in a high diff would be like, it was a tough fight. Maybe you almost died, but maybe you did just convincingly well. I think it could be. I think it could stay within the realm of high diff. I definitely think it would be a high diff, but I don't think it's fair to say that, like for example, what Regis pointed out, that he thinks that Drive could probably like dodge off Genos' blast. I'm not sure about that, especially with like the trajectory of the blasts that were coming from his arms or whatever, and like there were multiples of them, and he wasn't necessarily like just controlling them or directing them. Excuse me. I think he could be dangerous with that. That could be effective. I just don't know, like. He's a tank regardless. Drive that isn't his gold form, so I don't know how much he'll be able to tank if he does get hit with any kind of blast. Like he'll definitely be in a fight. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I want to give some kind of credit to what he said earlier, because if Drive Knight was sitting up against Neon, that if it wasn't for the information that he gathered, he wouldn't have done as well. Then that means that we should expect a little bit less. Like that was a preferable prime situation. Like it's not saying that he can't reproduce that. It's not saying that he couldn't have gone harder or done more. I think he still has a lot more to show, and he's stronger than just what he's shown. But there has to be a disparity there. There has to be a difference. If he's saying that without information it would have been harder for him, then keeping in the high diff category, it makes it stretch that high diff category. Like now it's the bottom of the high diff, to where like Genos is gonna win to me, but it might take some time. It might take some damage. It might be critical. That's not to say that Genos has to win in this situation. I'm just saying, in my viewpoint, I'm thinking Genos has this, and I do agree with Phil that it's probably gonna be like really close. But how close? And how close is gonna be affected by the fact that like he doesn't have a chance to get information on him. That has to be the case. Stacy Garvan, what's Gucci, right? Or ma'am? Stacy says, current Drive Night. No. But if his power is like shogi pieces or far from his true power, yeah. So saying earlier, like we haven't seen everything that he has or the positions that he can get into, or even I don't even think TTG has shown like everything that he can do. It could probably do a little bit more, like that whole like flaming stuff. That was cool, but it was kind of like one dimensional. But so are some of the other transformations. So we'll find out more detail as we go along, and it'll be cool. It was amazing to see Drive Knight transform or transition from the different transformations, and with such speed and elegance as well. It looked badass and amazing, well drawn. Good job, Murata. But if he manages to like get to those crazy levels without needing a power up, we'll have to have this type of video and conversation again later on. That's my current like thought process. Like, there's a chance, or normally a character's like range of abilities are within their power level. Like his normal attacks, if his max is 10, his normal attacks may be 5, but like everything in his range is gonna be at the max 10. But the problem is that if we've really only seen 5 from Drive Knight, and there's this much potential, we really can't say that it's 10. So I guess in to clearly say what I'm saying, like there may somehow be potential for Drive Knight to be crazy strong. Like I gotta be careful when I say this. Very, very, very careful when I say this. I do not believe what I'm about to say next. I do not believe what I'm about to say next. I don't believe what I'm about to say next. What I'm about to say next, I don't believe. But I'm gonna say it, even though I don't believe it. It's possible for Drive Knight or one of Drive Knight's transformations to be above Dragon. I think that the mystery of the transformations could allude to that. Now, the reason why I say I don't believe that is because there's no like build up or correlation to that. Like TTG is strong, TTG is powerful, but it's not that much stronger than the other ones. It's really not. Like the big like Zord or like bot Gundam mech thing that he transformed into, like suit thingy, like that was nice or whatever. But the only thing that really like the only reason why it really failed is because there was an exploit to it. Like Neon was able to use his like unique attribute to get within the armor. Like that's not many individuals are gonna do that. So like it was good. You would even say that it was pretty effective. It attacked Neon and hurt Neon, put some damage on Neon. TTG like took him out and put the finishing move, but like the kick was important. The kick discombobulated Neon when he was in the chariot form, I believe it is, or the legged form, the horse form. So that's what I'm trying to say is like the different transformations, they don't seem to be crazy. They don't seem to have a crazy difference in power. So if that's going to be the case continuously, then it's probably not likely that the highest transformation, I think it's like Queen or King, is going to be an above Dragon. But it may be stronger than the rest. It's like TTG was seemingly stronger than the other ones. King of Monsters. Orochi. My boy says, Bro is a glass. Oh my god, this shit again. Bro is a glass cannon, yes. But I can see Genos taking. Nigga, this is a Drive Knight. Oh, he says right now. I'm like, what? But I can see Genos taking those hits from Drive Knight. I think he meant to say Genos instead of Garou. No doubt, Genos' firepower is more than Drive Knight. And if he went into that 10-second form against Neon, he would end that fight even faster than Drive Knight. And before Neon was even able to scratch off, to get a scratch attack off. So for now, until somehow Drive Knight shows something in the future, Genos takes it. That's right, man. Them cheeks. And that fake ass glass cannon shit. Fuck out of here, bro. Above Dragon destructive power compared to that puny. Or that Puni? You trying to say Punani? What was that one cannon Drive used on Neon? That Neon survived? Cannon. He ain't use no cannons on nobody. I don't know, got no cannons, man. Doesn't matter. Genos iron cannon deflects it right back easily. Tell him twice, bitch. If Drive had a cannon, that bitch deflected, bitch. Twice. By the way, Grimm, remember to tear them Genos deniers a new one. Like you, nigga? You glass cannon cum throat, bitch. Remember EC Genos versus DK? That's right, bitch. EC clapping too. EC clapping too. I could understand DK winning, but not low diff. But the few comments that still get to me or get to me this day are the ones from Draglogia 5. Everybody be clowning Draglogia, bruh. You creditless ass, dude. Oh, Draglogia 5. Drive Knight beat any version of Genos. I never considered Genos a dragon level. I always see him as above demon. Genos being a low dragon is being Yo, chill, man. This nigga's stupid. I honestly believe Genos would have lost to Neon. How you just gonna finish clowning this nigga? Hold on, where does this nigga say that? He literally said he would body Neon, bro. There it is. And if he went into that 10-second form against Neon, he would end that fight even faster than Drive Knight. And before Neon was even able to scratch an attack off. And now you're saying this? I honestly believe Genos would have lost to Neon. These niggas is creditless. Genos has never beat a dragon level threat being, and I don't think Genos will beat a dragon level anytime soon. Sai B realistic. Bang Bomb took out EC Shell. Bro, I'm confused, bro. Is that supposed to be part of what Draglogia was saying? Or like, is that what you're saying, bro? You just confused the hell out of me. If he could not replace it, then they would have won. I believe it could be said that the same for EC Genos, because let's be honest, what demon is doing what he did on destructive power-wise or energy? Not Tuesday, that's for sure. I'm high, bruh. I gotta be high. How you gonna hype, downplay, hype Genos in like sentence by sentence, be just hype, downplay, hype. Okay, hold on. Y'all can hear me though, right? Everything's good, right? Hold on. Let me make sure everything's good, bro. I think I clicked the off sound button for a second. Hold up. Y'all can hear me? Okay. We good. All right, bet. Bro, for a second there, we good though. All right. I'm glad I looked down and see that shit there. All right, bet. Moving on from this creditless ass nigga, King Monster Oroch. Killer Queen bites the dust, says, DK doesn't stand a chance. Tell him twice, bitch. McDude says, Drive Knight looked like he wanted some blast smoke, but he would get smoked by this Genos in a blast. It's clever there how you switch it up there, bro. How you flip that around and use it again there. Like, yeah, you took it from there and put it there, but also kept it there and used it only. That was key, bro. Fuck with that. One Nation Army, 498. Oh, I thought this nigga like, whoa, nigga, you expect me to read all that shit? All right, let's see. Shout out to One Nation Discord. All right, let's be honest. Nothing DK has shown is enough to take on this Genos. Personally, I think he's at the level of above dragon. Goketsu, EC, Karnas Kabako, all high dragons would all end up being one shot by this Genos. Yo, One Nation is Genos. Finally, hop on that bandwagon, nigga. Let's go. I don't know about the one shot in East. Maybe, probably, yeah. Damn, bruh. This nigga said it, bruh. Speed plus massive output in his attacks means that there is nothing DK can do. Since even if Genos misses an attack, the blast would be so big that it would end up hitting DK, especially if he spams it. Bruh, and he low-key can spam it. He hit the ground one time. Done! Just dropping nukes on their bitch ass, right? Duh! The glass cannon argument I find dumb, since Genos would need to have a body strong enough to contain his massive output. If not, he would melt or break from the pressure. So above Dragon Blast, high speed and high dragon level durability from what we can assume. I'm not going to assume the high dragon level durability, even though I believe it. Is that what they mean, that like he's not strong enough to deal with like the blast? That's stupid. Because technically, I think that means something different from glass cannon. Like he has low durability or something like that. Because normally that's what glass cannon would mean, that like it shoots one time and it breaks. But that's not what Genos can do. There's not a chance in robot hell DK is winning even with prep. He can prep all he wants, but he actually hasn't shown us that his tech can harm Genos. So the prep would be useless. Again, DK said without prep, Neon would have been difficult. I won't agree with the part about that his tech can harm Genos. We could have a conversation where like his blade, maybe. I don't know what that shit can. I'm pretty sure Genos can like deal with that shit can. Genos can definitely deal with the big like Gundam mech form, because remember he fought like G4, he was pretty big or whatever. The heat from from gold form. I think we've really seen Genos take too many blasts head on. Maybe once or twice, no. Like the one when Carnage like blew back his blast at him or like split it apart or whatever. I'm not sure, man. He should be fine though. His armor's pretty tough and it looks pretty tough. You can argue that DK has more forms. We have no info on them, so it's speculation. Hate canon at best. Confirmed it. We use panels here. Tell him twice, nigga. Tell him twice, nigga. Nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. Hold on. Hold on. You facts all about your niggas, right? Shit on the screen, that's facts, bitch. Let me work the facts up off the screen. Get you right here, brother. Alright, bet. Cool. Alright, bet. Alright. We want the facts on the screen. We got them facts up off the screen. Now we could you get back in there. Whole lot of facts, bitch. A whole lot of facts. So at the end of the day, I say Genos wins. Best DK can do is run and dodge. P.S. Grimm. Or P.S. Sorry for the long answer, Grimm. Had to put the DK fanboys back in line. It's Genos season. Genos season, nigga. Adam Clinton. Bro, I gotta be careful saying your last name, bro. Yeah. My boy Adam says, oh, hold on. Let me make sure that the stream's still running, bro. Okay, I think we're good. You're good. All right. My boy Adam says, considering that Drive Knight's forms are named after shogi pieces, there's still a lot that we haven't seen yet. That sounds like... Let's wait and see, though. My crackpot theory... yeah, he's definitely... he's gonna theorize that Drive Knight wins somehow, bitch. I bet he's gonna do it with his thinking his mouth. theory is that he pretended to be out of out of power after fighting Neon. After fighting, Neon was because he wanted G5 to kill second guard and was thwarted by Genos. I don't think that was actually all he had to offer. Whatever, bruh. Plausible. That being said, I'm also definitely sure there's no way he's taking a Thunder drill cannon. However, I think that Drive Knight is way smarter than Genos. If he has analysis of Genos and prep time, and depending on what his remaining forms are, I think he might be able to bait out the 10 seconds. The 10-second mode and evade and endure it. Bait out? Imagine a nigga with a fork trying to bait out somebody else's gun. Hey, put out your gun. Stop. After using his 10-second Genos, or after using his 10 seconds, calm us, man, again. Genos will probably be spent and will be a free win for Drive Knight. That's strong speculation there, but I think it's accurate speculation. Speculation that'll be in the prediction video coming up in a few days. At least for that last sentence. The rest of it is like that shit creditless, right, nigga? That shit creditless is, bro. It's a grouping of like creditless words. It's like a creditless sentence. But how do you put it together? Like a creditless letter put together makes a creditless word, and like several creditless words put together make like a creditless sentence, and then several creditless sentences put together make a paragraph, and then you keep putting those creditless paragraphs together. You got a whole novel of creditlessness. You out here with the creditlessness theory, bro. You about to put out a whole textbook of creditlessness, man. I ain't with it, bro. You're already on the way. Man. Amari Getlier. What's going on, Amari? He says, well, I don't think DK showed us everything he's got yet. Since his transformations are based on shogi pieces, he still have his King General transformation and maybe promoted pieces transformations, but I doubt about that. I also doubt that his King transformation is as strong as Genos' 10 seconds. You're right. But it's possible, I guess. I was joking when I said that earlier, man. That's why I said I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but I'm gonna say it. You know I don't believe it. I might say it though. Just know I don't believe it. But yeah, I don't see. Hold up. Murata again, bro. Every stream, dog. But yeah, I don't see Drive Knight surviving the 10 seconds unless he has enough speed. Maybe he could dodge Genos' beams with his flying chariot transformation at DK. Though if he manages to survive the 10 seconds, and he can totally win. After all, Crusader said that he left Genos' durability as it is, so I guess it's still the same as before. A tank. Also, I 100% think that DK was... Hold on. Where did he say that? That he left the armor, his durability as it was. He doesn't say that anywhere. Also, I 100% think that DK was bullshitting when he said that he didn't have any battery left to fight G5. But if he really does have limited battery, and I guess it depends on how long the fight goes on. So he just finds any way to give it to... The entire argument was sucking, pandering, and scapegoating and excusing Drive Knight. That's the entire thing it was. But this and that, and after all, Genos can only, Drive Knight can... Amari, shut the fuck up, bro. Anyway, based on what we've seen from them so far, Genos clearly has the advantage. Oh, wow. You see that, right? A space between the rest of the bullshit and then one sentence of credibility, man. 1 sentence of credibility. A whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so many so odd periods, but just creditlessness, bro. What are you doing, Gadlier? Danger card. That's Gucci, like. My boy Danger says, Genos wins if Drive Knight is unaware of 10-second. Drive Knight could form a strategy to evade if he's aware of it. And even then, it's unclear as Drive Knight is nearly completely unknown. It would have to reveal more than what he has shown to win, though. I was going to say your argument doesn't work because we have seen him fight. He did get a full fight. So you can't keep saying that because he has other powers that are unshown. That, like, we haven't seen anything. No, we're talking about what we've seen. What we have. That's what we're going to put out there. Anybody can make any claim that, like, he hasn't used his full power yet. You can say that for literally any character. Pretend that, oh, he has more power. Or he didn't go full strength there. Or he still had some more to show out. You can say that for anybody. But I agree with your last statement. He would have to reveal more than what he has shown to win. I agree. Gum's game. Gum says, I stand DK. But Genos claps until DK gets feet. Tell him. Say it again, man. I hope his reply here is somebody saying it. Tell him twice. Hold on. Yeah. So, D-Lord F. What's Gucci, die? D-Lord says, Drano was already ducking smoke. Tell him twice, but like this nigga was out there like hiding, scheming, talking about some here, Genos. Have my information here, so like this is all I have. But like came out of there with his tail between his cheeks, man. Even he knows that he's getting clapped. Yeah. But with enough prep time and info, it's possible. DK is not winning in a head-on fight. I like the way you said that, bro. Cosmo Vega says, you not getting no heart. You gay. Hell no, bro. Drive Night on this one. Hell nah, bitch. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Mike was good, Mike Beats. Mike says, that Drive Night with the heat looks formidable against Genos. I guess, man. All says, AP gonna go Genos easy. Tell him twice, man. Tell him twice. Alonzo. Ahuna. My boy says, RFD Drive Night. No, that's the sound of the cheeks clapping. That's Drive Night's cleats checking right there. Or cheeks clapping. That says, Drive Night gets curb stomped by the 10-second mode. It's a million times more impressive than anything DK did, man. The amount of facts that you just displayed, bro, are at least more than a million. Because you said a million, bro. Like you said it's a million times more impressive. That's factual. So to say that Drive Night would get curb stomped, 1,000,001 by the 10-second mode, 1,000,002 more impressive. Come on, nigga. At least 1,000,003 more times, bro. Like the amount of facts you out there throwing in the millions, bro. In the millions, bro. I like that. Darth, you finna get a thumbs up, Darth. My boy Sigmox, cause Gucci, boy. Sig says, bro, what you gotta be clowning? What? What? DK gets demolished. That's right. Genos is out here matching beams at sliced off parts of the damn planet. DK needs prep to take out a mid-dragon. Everyone's all like, oh, but we haven't seen what DK's full power is like. Exactly. So why are you even talking about it? DK's dead in less than a second. Damn, bro. This nigga turned DK over and was like, here, bend over. Give me a ponytail, DK. Yo, Sigmox in there clapping DK, bitch. Hold up. Make sure the stream's good, right? All right, let's do it the last one. All right, my boy Mike Beast again, bruh. What? Do you not do webcomic stuff because you haven't read it, or is it because of the audience and you don't want to spoil them? Bro, don't nobody read that, bruh. He hasn't read a webcomic. Good. Removed from the channel. All right, boy. So that was it for Genos versus Drive Night. I think we have one more. I think we already did one of the last polls for the week. You guys already know the polls are usually like every Monday or the beginning of every week, Sunday or Monday, whatever it is. For the support of our patrons who are supporting. You guys support with like I think it's like $5 minimum or something like that. And you get a bunch of different perks, including this, your names in the videos like that. So if you want to support the channel and help us grow, we're on the way, especially right now because of COVID or whatever. You guys want to talk about this topic here? If you want to get back at me for my opinions or my judgment of your opinions or clowning y'all boys, then come to the Discord and I'm there all the time. Just drop facts, ask for a debate, or talk junk, and then I'll come through somehow. Subscribe, boy. See y'all boys in the next one. Oh, jump, right? It didn't even work. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. Yo!